everybody, and welcome to Season 4, Episode 3 of The Mark Mo Show. Today's show is titled Bring in the Clowns. And interestingly enough, we're not talking about politics, although we could be.
Hurry with your red nose.
Hurry.
Stupid.
Welcome to Congress. Hurry.
Not that we work.
Right, exactly. So anyway, how you doing, everybody? I am your host, Mark Maloney, and you can find us on podcast platforms, all of them actually, YouTube. And I'd like to introduce my co-host, producer, all-around super good dude, Aid Maloney. How are you, man?
Bit under the weather, not quite 100%. Hoping my voice holds up for these 90 or so minutes that we are live with you lovely listeners. But, it's just one of those things. Changing of the seasons. We're kind of into fall now, for sure. Here in the next week or so. We're going to fall back an hour. Extra hour of sleep. It's going to be beautiful.
Yes.
Very excited for that Monday, which is the only Monday I'm excited for. I guess except for the Mondays we get off, like Labor Day, Memorial Day.
Yeah, that's about right.
Those are the 3 Mondays. Labor Day, Memorial Day, and the Sunday where you get an extra hour of sleep.
Yeah, right.
That's pretty much it. But
that is about it.
It is the changing of the seasons, and colds and flus are going around. So, whatever this bug is, it's not bad yet. I'm hoping it stays that way. Sure. But it's definitely affecting my voice and just little aches and pains. Which is less than pleasant. But it is good to be on air. Off air, on air. It's good to be on podcasts.
There you go. I like that.
On this beautiful Saturday.
That's all radio talk there for you.
Yeah.
That's
old habits die hard.
They certainly do. At any rate, I'm quite sore myself. I started this new gig, and
he's a gigging man.
Yeah. That's maybe that's just the way things are going to roll. But at any rate, I was not prepared, and not to say that I'm unprepared for various jobs and things. That's not quite the way I was going. I was not physically prepared for what was to come, because it's a highly physical type of position.
There's only so much caffeine you can cram into one circulatory system.
Oh yeah, and it's a lot. And that first day I'm weak in the knees, and we have to move these couches out of this area where we're going to be doing work, and they're old. So I was like, we're going to pitch them, throw them in the box truck. Cool, we can do that. I had this one guy with me, strong as heck, thank God, and we had to take this convoluted route to put these things in the box truck because she didn't want us going across her front yard because there's a septic tank. Why would that?
It's buried. What are you worried about?
What are we worried about? I agree.
You're going to drop the couch through 5 feet of soil. I just know it.
That's it. Yeah. So
okay, ma'am.
Yeah. At any rate, we had to move these things through the back portion of the home, uphill. 2 of the 3 couches are sofa beds.
Classy.
And I just we'd go 10 feet. I'm like, I gotta stop. Go 15 feet. Yep, gotta stop. I'm just like, I'm sorry, dude. I'm like, it's just, my legs are sitting there buckling. I don't know if I have full-on carpal tunnel. I have one bad wrist because I hit my hand on something stupid a couple of years ago. So I really kind of jacked that wrist up quite a bit.
That's the throwing hand, too.
And that's the throwing hand. By the way, I can still throw 50 yards. At any rate, that kind of screwed that up a little bit. But now the left one is the same way, so I had these braces on my hands and my wrists. And I'd pick it up, and we'd start moving a few bit, and a few feet, and all of a sudden it's just like boom, boom, both of them just screaming. I'm like, oh, this is not going to be good. So we had to keep stopping, and then finally there was one couch that didn't have a sofa bed. Dude literally put it on his back, and I was like, whoa.
Damn.
That is impressive.
My man built different.
He's built different. It looks like he lives in the gym. I mean, he
good for him.
Good for you. Yeah, I've had a desk job for 25 years, so
yeah,
this is a bit of an adjustment.
Even lifting kegs and cases at my job, I still look like a regular dude.
Yeah,
it takes real chops and dedication to actually get a physique like that.
Oh, it really does. It really does. So it's just there are just things that I can't lift, or it's just I can carry them for shorter distances. Like if we were taking it out of a garage and into the truck, could have done that. Flat surface. Could have gone further with it, I'm sure, but it just beat my ass. Like, I've got bruises on both arms. It's insane. And then just like various other jobs and things like that are just kind of highly physical. And so it just whooped my ass this week. Absolutely crushed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm even today I'm feeling it.
That's honestly how I felt my first week. Where I currently work, I started on second shift in the warehouse. I was picking and building pallets and everything like that. And that was coming from a retail job at a bakery.
Yeah.
So I was not physically fit. Just a skinny dude, maybe a little bit too much donut weight on me, but we were selling donuts, so that's what I ate.
Correct.
And that first week of warehouse work, same exact thing. It kicked my ass. I'm like, holy fuck, I'm out of shape.
Oh yeah.
My God.
Yeah, it gets you. It gets you pretty good, especially when you've been doing desk stuff for a while. That transition is a bit of a transition, and just that first day having to move those heavy couches, like one of my friends was like, well, they certainly threw you into the deep end first day. I'm like, yeah, it's like I was just not prepared, and my body hated me later. For certain, but at any rate, hey, I got some work and I'll have some money coming in, so I'm not going to complain that much.
That's what we like to hear.
Yeah, we're just gonna, as they say in the biz, we're just gonna roll with it.
Gotta let them cook.
Gotta let them cook. That's right. Anyway, once again, I want to talk about Aiden. He's got his own YouTube gaming channel called Aiden Spelled the Right Way. He has PC gaming content like GeoGuessr and Polybridge, Observation Duty, and more each and every week. Lately, he's been doing a bunch of these horror games, which, because of this new job, I'm a little bit behind in watching, but they're really great. And I'll let Aiden talk more about it.
Yeah, it is a fantastic time of year for horror games, horror movies, all of the horror wonderness, because it's spooky season.
Yay!
Halloween is coming up here soon. Very excited. Of course, your birthday is coming up here soon as they fall a couple days apart from each other.
My birthday?
Yeah.
You.
Turning the big 4-0.
Yes, 40. I am 40. Ladies, I'm 40.
So it's been really fantastic. I love horror games. Like, getting scared is something that I haven't had happen a lot recently watching horror movies.
Yeah.
There's like suspenseful parts, and sometimes they'll get a jump scare in there and I'm like, you got me. But there's something more immersive about playing a horror video game.
Yeah.
Where, like, I'm the main character. I'm the guy doing the stuff, and I'm getting scared. It's much more immersive, in my opinion. And being able to share that on YouTube, where people can either A, get scared with me, or B, clown on me because I got scared. Either way. Super fun. So, yeah, check me out if you're into that kind of stuff. And, of course, once spooky season is over, there will still be horror games, but you'll also get some regularly scheduled content, Polybridge, and other kind of less spooky games.
Most definitely. And we also have kind of a collab that we do. We'll have to get some new content up there soon, but basically it kind of takes what we do here on the Mark Mo Show, what Aiden does on his other end with the gaming channel, and we just do a collab. So we do some gaming together, and we try to pick games that kind of allow us to have that interaction that you guys enjoy on the show, and just a little bit of improv, and if we can make you giggle, that's the plan.
Right.
That is definitely the plan. So I'm sure we'll be getting one of those up hopefully soon. Hopefully soon we'll get one of those going. And also, you know what? If you like the content, like, subscribe, share, all that kind of good stuff. And by the way, if you like alternative rock and Irish punk music, tune into my radio show, After Hours. It is on WVLP here in Valparaiso, Indiana. It's Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time and Friday afternoon at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can find the stream at WVLP.org or on the TuneIn app on your handheld device. I also hear you can yell at Alexa. I would not recommend that you yell at Alexa. These are strange days, and we are closer to iRobot than I care to admit.
Right.
So maybe just kindly suggest to Alexa that she play After
Right.
Hours.
Yeah. We all don't get to live the through the plot devices that Will Smith has at his at his right hand. So we have to be a little kinder to our AI overlords because, hey, Planeteer knows everything and...
Yes.
Fuck us.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Now, it is spooky season, and there is not too much that spooks this guy to my left. Although we rather enjoy the horror movie genre and everything that goes with the spooky season.
Yeah, but as far as, internalized fears...
Right. There's something... I'm not a fan of these. Aiden, it is at the top of his list.
Yeah, it's right up there.
If the Taliban is coming to his left and these are on his right, he might go left and take a shot.
I'm sprinting to Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Exactly.
It's not a second thought.
Not a second thought. I know.
It's the ambiguity, the uncanny valley of this specific thing.
Uh-huh.
It's not a person. You cannot convince me of that. That's not a person. Joe weird ass.
So, if you haven't figured it out yet, we're talking about clowns.
I hate clowns.
Now,
it's right up there with fear of heights and claustrophobia. In fact, it might even be in that order: clowns, claustrophobia, then fear of heights.
Yeah, those are probably close on my list too.
Yeah,
for sure.
You got the sharks thing, though.
I got the sharks thing.
Yeah. So what...
Which is... it's irrational. I live in Valparaiso, Indiana. It's not like a shark is going to come get me. It's not like it's Saturday Night Live from the 70s and Chevy Chase is playing Land Shark.
Yeah.
Special delivery. And then they open the door and Land Shark eats them. So it's not like any of that's going to happen. It's not like there's a stray bull shark just hanging out in Lake Michigan waiting for me. Although it could be. But
that's the part of irrational fears. They're irrational.
They're irrational, exactly. But I did live in Florida for a year, and I rarely went in very deep. Sometimes a little bit past my knee, not often. I'm like, this is good enough for me. I'm good. Ooh, what was that?
Yeah.
And then I'm kind of doing that.
The fresh water of Lake Michigan beckoned you.
Exactly.
There's no sharks here.
There's no sharks here. Come in. I don't know what it is, but then I learned that alligators, who for years have been living in brackish water, which is essentially a combination of salt and fresh water, which you get a lot in South Florida because of the natural flow of the rivers and floods and things like that. The water over the years has been very brackish.
Oh, okay.
So that means sharks are getting used to thriving in brackish water, like bull sharks, for example. A lot of times they find them way up rivers because that brackish water kind of leaches its way up. As a matter of fact, they caught a bull shark right off the river in St. Louis once.
No kidding.
In the Mississippi River. Yeah, it got pretty far up there.
Fascinating. I mean... God bless that shark. I would hate to end up in St. Louis.
Oh, right. I mean, did that shark just kind of spin up and kind of go, nah, that's boring?
Yeah.
And then
maybe if I go far enough, I'll get to Chicago.
I'll get to Chicago. Yeah, he wants to go to Chicago, and I mean, who doesn't, right?
Yeah.
For sure. Now, the shark thing is just, it's a thing, and it's just something I've had to deal with my whole life. Mind you, Jaws is still one of my favorite movies, but that goes without saying. But just think of serial killers for a minute. And they're terrifying, right? Yeah, David Berkowitz, who was son of Sam. You have, Unabomber.
Who just had the Netflix special come out? It was Ed Gein.
Ed Gein.
Ed Gein was a weird dude.
He was a weird dude. He was a very weird dude. And Channing Tatum should get his flowers. Not that this movie is stellar, but his role, what he I've never seen him act that way.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, homie did the job.
That's the same kind of feeling I got with the whole Adam Sandler Uncut Gems thing. Is this dude might kind of low-key have range.
Yes.
Channing Tatum doesn't always have to be the himbo.
Exactly. Yep. And so that was really great for him. But the reason I bring up the serial killers is, by all means, even David Speck, killing the nurses in Chicago and doing stuff there's a million serial killers we could talk about. But the one that immediately comes to mind, especially because it's a Chicago guy, is a guy that dressed up as a clown, and that's John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah. Man, fuck that guy.
So yeah,
Twice over.
Right. And the thing is, he looks like your next door neighbor. If you're a Chicagoan, okay, John Wayne Gacy looks like every other dude in your neighborhood. That cheesy beef guy. Hey there, hey, how about those bears? Yeah, they're really great. Oh, a young kid with me? Nah, you didn't see that.
You got a missing son? I don't know anything about that.
I don't know anything about that. You might want to check down with Jimmy down the street.
Hey, God bless. I'm gonna go get a cheesy beef.
I'm gonna go get a cheesy beef. I'm gonna go get an old style. Down at the bar in the corner that's just called Old Style. Right. So, but that's the most terrifying thing is like, okay, and what do you do as a hobby? Oh, on weekends I dress up as a clown. Yeah. No. That's a no from me, Simon. That is very bad.
Yeah.
Very bad. So he's just like, that right there, as a kid, because I was a kid during this whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, as a kid. I could have been in his crawl space, man. So
don't we all want to be?
Don't we all want to be? I mean, just sign me up.
Think of the stories you could have told.
Right. I mean, in my next life.
Yeah, right.
So just think about that, though. I mean,
I don't think I want to.
Yeah, you're like, actually, I'm done thinking about
that.
It's
funny when it's you in the crawl space. When it's me, oh no.
Big cheesy beef dressing up as a clown for parties. And the thing is like, he doesn't look like Bozo, right? It's not that. It's just this poorly painted on face, right. And it's just creepy as hell. You know,
the photos out there still exist.
They exist. They are there. There's proof that this dude did that, and it is just really bad. So, I don't know. I've like, even here's this. I grew up in the South Side of Chicago. So even though I prefer the Chicago Cubs in cheer form, I don't hate the White Sox. I just don't care about them. But because a lot of my friends did, and their parents would always get tickets, you want to go to the game? Of course I want to go to the game. It's baseball.
Right.
Yeah, let's go. So I'd always go to the game. Now, most teams have mascots, right? Cubs, they have whatever his little name is. Doesn't work.
The guy.
You know, but he's a bear. He's a Cub. You know, you can kind of see what that is. For the White Sox, what are you going to do? Just have like a guy walk around carrying some Lee's, you know, knee-high socks? Or I mean,
right.
What there's like really nothing they can do. So for years they just had these bizarre little things. Ribby and Rhubarb were like these two mascots they used to have, and the inhuman fluffy things that used to just wander around. You'd say whatever. But they also had another mascot, and I swear to God this guy was not on the mascot roster. He just showed up to games. Andy the Clown.
Oh.
Do yourself a favor, unless you're terrified of clowns, maybe not. Google Andy the Clown White Sox. Check that thing out. Terrifying.
That's up to you, lovely listeners.
Terrifying.
I'll pass on this task.
And I mean, even as I got to be an older kid, you know, 10, 11, 12, and Andy's making his way through the crowd, and I would like wait till he get like ready to go to the section. I'd be like, oh yeah, I got to go to the bathroom. Anybody want a Coke? Anybody need anything? You got someone coming in O'Hare or Midway? I can pick them up. Like, I'm just ready to bolt. I'm like, I will be miss an inning? That's okay, no problem. And we would just bolt and just get the hell out of there. But it's just clowns, man. And like, but there's people obsessed with the clown culture, and I don't know why. I'm not sure I understand the obsession of the clown culture. So there is this place in Nevada, and it's this property, and I'll discuss the entirety of the property here in a second, but this flashing bulb marquee out front, the Clown Motel.
No, sir. No.
Collection of more than 2,000 clown figurines, 2,000 from all corners of the globe. And started in 1985 with Leona and Leroy David. Damn both of you. Built this motel in memory of their father, Clarence David, a clown lover who left a collection of 150 clowns in his home. The David siblings decided to use them as the theme and focal point of their motel in the memory of their father. Now, that on the surface, very kind, very sweet. Okay, fine. But it's still clowns.
Right.
Guests come face to face with thousands of clowns adorning the shelves of the motel lobby at check-in.
At check-in.
Oh,
no.
And all 31 rooms feature 2 to 3 custom clown art pieces If you're looking for a possible otherworldly experience, consider requesting a stay in rooms 108, 111, 210, or 214. Spirited or not, any room you book will come complete with a TV, fridge, microwave, and AC heat.
Yeah.
Whoop-de-freaking-do.
Not sponsored, and I don't want them to be.
No. So the Clown Motel is situated directly next to the historic Old Tonopah Cemetery.
Where the clowns put their victims after you check into the hotel.
Exactly. Method to their madness. Like, Gacy probably would have loved that setup.
Right. Think of how much we could expedite this. The logistic savings.
I know, right? Exactly. So this cemetery, entombing many of the Tonopah's earliest silver mine workers who died tragic mining accidents, the Belmont Mine Fire of 1911, along with its obvious clown theme, the Clown Motel has been named America's Scariest Motel due to its proximity to the Tonopah Cemetery grounds and featured on Travel Channel's Ghost Adventures, which I've seen.
Listen, big dog, my man, it would have been the scariest motel with or without the cemetery. There's 1,000 clowns when you walk in the door.
There's clowns everywhere.
You had the cemetery and the hauntings, now all of a sudden it's like the universe's scariest motel.
Uh-huh.
There's reason Alien haven't visited this place.
Oh, yeah.
We got the Clown Motel.
Right, exactly. And you know, this is Nevada, right? So that's like that's where they say UFOs visit.
Area
things
51.
Like Area 51. Guarantee you, man, they went over there and they saw that. They were probably like, let's leave. Yeah. This place looks shitty.
Hey, Clognor, do you want to travel to Earth? Fuck no, they've got the Clown Motel.
I'm terrified. And they just bounce. I'd rather go to Mars. Yeah, so that is, man.
That's a no from me,
That's
dog.
That's a no. But I've seen that episode, and it's pretty terrifying. I'm not a huge cemetery fan. Well, I'm really not. But I mean, I'm not a cemetery fan anyway. Funny story. I learned how to drive in a cemetery. It was a local cemetery, and my mom would take me there. And we would drive through the cemetery, and she would say, okay, there's a stop sign here, and then we're going to make a left. So, like, she created this little course and had me drive through it and stuff and do parking, parallel parking, whatever. Which is kind of brilliant in a way, because there's usually...
That's smart.
Besides smart, you get
Low
behind
traffic.
the wheel. Yeah. But, like, her reasoning when I would ask was pretty funny. I'd be like, so why are we going to the cemetery to learn how to drive? She's like, because if you hit anything, it's already dead. Thank you, Mom. I appreciate that.
Huge brain.
Oh, yeah.
That's genius.
Oh, yeah. That was a confidence booster for sure. But anyway, back to our favorite hotel. Situated almost exactly between Reno and Las Vegas. Which, mind you, I've been in between Reno and Las Vegas. There's nothing. That is a desolate state.
Right, the Badlands.
It is the Badlands. You'll find the Clown Motel on the north end of Tonopah, a desert town brimming with mining history and steeped in stories. Free Wi-Fi, woohoo! And complimentary lobby coffee are offered at the Clown Motel, as are barbecue grills you can use on your patio. Pets are welcome. So, yeah, if you got your cat, bring your cat. Your cat will probably flip out all night long. The place has a habit of booking up more often than not, so be sure to secure your reservation before you just hit the road.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
I'll take that piece of advice.
Yeah. For a welcoming night's stay paired with a proper dose of Weird Nevada, make sure to visit the Clown Motel as part of your next trip. So yeah, Weird Nevada is like its own site. Nevada is weird. It's got like lots of old mining towns, lots of haunts. If you're into the ghost hunting kind of thing, bring your equipment, bounce around, check some places out. There's a lot going on there, for sure. But this Clown Motel, dude.
No, sir.
No.
I'll pass.
Well, it's terrifying. And here's the thing, and I don't know if I'm alone in this. I don't think I am. But when it comes to artwork on walls, I swear to God, like portraits, I feel like they're looking at me.
Yeah.
No matter where I'm at in that room, I'm like, why does it always look like the eyes are looking at me? And especially with clown photos or clown pictures.
It's the worst.
No. No way. I'm like, wait a minute, Bozo just watched me walk across the room. What are we doing here?
Right.
It freaks me out.
What a terrible time.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, first of all, I'm sure you pay the Clown Motel to be there. They would have to pay me to be there, and it would be a large sum.
Mm-hmm.
I'll start with that. Secondly, even I don't understand how people can adore clowns. Like, I mean, people like weird stuff. That's fine. That's great. I'm not shaming obsessions. It's more so the fact that it fascinates me from a scientific standpoint on how different things scare different people.
Sure.
Because usually with the covering of the face, it falls into the uncanny valley because of ambiguity, right?
Yes. Yep.
And that's exactly why clowns terrify me, right? But then, like, some people like that? What do we do? How?
Right.
How? What? I don't get it.
I don't get it either, and it's funny you bring that up because just the other day, God, it wasn't TikTok. I must have caught it on either Facebook or Instagram. But anyway, is this reel? And it was from the Maury Povich show. And this woman comes out and she's like sobbing and she really looks scared. And he's talking to her about her irrational fear of olives.
Okay.
I kid you not. And this woman's like, eh, and like her voice is trembling and she's like sobbing. And he's like, well, and he's kind of being a smartass about it. He's like, well, is it just the green ones or is it the black ones too? Like he's asking these probing questions of her fear of olives. And then like out of the blue, he like asks the question. He's like, oh, well, you don't have to worry about the olives and this and that. And he's like, bring out the olives. And this guy's got this massive jar of olives and she goes like this. I can't
like scream.
I can't replicate the sound that came out of her. She's like, ah! It's just like this guttural, like half yell, half like she wants to vomit, and she just runs off the stage down the hallway.
At that point, you're not a human being. You're cortisol with legs.
That's it.
You're so full of adrenaline and cortisol. It's like, fuck.
Oh yeah, that she took off, and I was like laughing so hard, and I immediately thought of Aiden, and I'm like, yeah, I wonder if we like brought a clown out from somewhere.
Yeah, like, and if you mix in like, put me in a tiny little box with a window on it, enclosed spaces, checked off. You put me on the top of a building, heights, checked off. Right below me is water. I don't like drowning. Check that.
Checked off.
And a clown is what pushes me to my death.
That would do it.
That's the worst. That's the worst way to die. I just described it to everybody. That's the worst way to die.
Oh, yeah.
You're welcome. Think about that while you're going to sleep tonight.
Yeah, I am not a fan of the heights either. And that's like a fear that I have in addition to sharks. And I was in Vegas one time. And long story short, I got this pass to go to this club, Sky Bar. It lives up to its name. It's in the sky. It's 65 floors up. And inside it's great. I stayed inside. But the action wasn't inside. There weren't very many people inside. Although I met the bartender and she was lovely and gave me free gin and tonic. So that was great.
My man.
But all that being said, the party's outside. Everybody's outside. It's a gorgeous night. And I'm sitting there going, oh my God. If I'm going to sit here and talk to people or talk to pretty girls or whatever, I'm going to have to go outside. God damn it. And like I'm walking towards the door and my nether regions are tingling. And then my gut starts.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, and now my legs are like
trembles.
They're colluding.
Yeah.
And now they've sent a message to my legs, and my legs are like, no, we're not going to move for you.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, let's go outside. My legs aren't moving. And I'm like standing in the doorway. I'm like, man, I look like an asshole right now. Like, I got to do this. So I just start moving outside. And the guy in the bathroom, always make friends with the guy in the bathroom. Not like that. The guy
unless you get down like that.
Unless you get down like that. What I'm saying is the guy in the bathroom, the guy with the towelettes, the moist towelettes, and the sprays of cologne, and that guy. Well, mine had secret stash of Cuban cigars.
My man.
So I made good friends with him. He's like giving me stogies on the cheap. I'm like, you're my guy. But I have to go outside to smoke. So now I'm like, fuck, I really have to go outside because I want to smoke this Cuban and have a G&T out on 65 floors above the strip. Mind you, this just off strip. It's nighttime, so you can see the whole strip illuminate. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. You're like, God, go outside, Maloney. So I finally did. And, like, all these girls, college age, in their 20s, and they're all, like, right on the rail, like, YOLO, selfie, blah, blah.
Right.
And I'm, like, sitting back here. I'm like, oh, my God. I'm 20-some-odd years older than them, and I'm terrified.
Right.
I'm like, holy shit. So finally, like, it kind of died down a little bit, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to walk over. I'm going to walk over. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to look cool as fuck walking over here. I'm sure I did not. So I had the stogie in my mouth, my gin and tonic, and I walk over, and I put my hand on the railing. My arm is shaking. I'm like, God damn it.
I could just hear, like, the Scooby-Doo sound effects, the, like, bones rattling inside your body, like...
Yeah, with the scary Scooby-Doo music in the background, exactly. And I'm just sitting there, and I'm looking, whatever, and then this one woman comes over, and she kind of looks at me. I'm like, hey, how are you? And she's, like, looking at me, and she's like, first time? I'm like, no, I've been terrified lots of times. So, still a little airplane line.
Yeah.
But it got a giggle out of her anyway. Just facing your fears. But the clowns I don't have to face. Just know.
Yeah.
Just know.
I wouldn't face them. I would run away.
Look, if you have kills, right? Kills. see where my head's at? They're gonna They're gonna kill you. But see, what I'm saying is, like, if you have skills, right? You're a funny guy, physical comedy. You like to juggle. Great. Do all that. Super cool. Just don't wear a stupid costume and paint your face and the nose and none of that. Just don't do it.
You don't have to.
Because if I'm in a situation and it's dark and those senses are already heightened and I turn a corner and there you are with your face painted, you're going down hard.
One of us is going down.
One of us is going down. And you might be the nicest guy in the world, but you're about to hit the floor. I guarantee it.
Yeah, it's just some dude named Carl.
Just some guy named Carl who's like, how? Why did...
What the heck, man?
How?
That wasn't very kind.
That wasn't very kind. And he presses a little flower on his lapel and squirts water at you.
Take this seltzer. Ah.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Carl. Fuck you, Carl.
Carl. I had to do that. Susie said Carl.
Kills people.
Oh, my God. Any rate, if you like clowns, well, first of all, you've got something wrong. But if you like clowns, go to Nevada, to the Clown Motel, and maybe stay there. I mean, literally stay there.
Yeah, don't come back.
We don't need your kind. We don't need your kind. At any rate, we may do one more spooky bit before our season is up. But at any rate, check it out. Weird Nevada, once again, is a site for all kinds of weird stuff. So if you're into that paranormal stuff. And I am. I love paranormal stuff. I love investigating spooky spooks, all that kind of stuff. I love that stuff. Clowns, no.
No.
No, I would rather have some sort of anomaly or thing or whatever and, like, hear a strange noise. I'm like, it's spooky, but I'm okay with that. You're a clown? No, that's a no. That's a no for me. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We come back, a little Carpe Diem for you. All right, we are back, and it is time for Carpe Diem here on the Mark Mo Show. People send us their DMs, and we read them on our lovely little podcast. Well, I mean, we might, and sometimes they're phrased in a question, and we might answer it. We could potentially answer it.
We're not contractually obligated.
No, and
by any stretch.
And if we answer it, we might know what we're talking about.
That's true. We could become more knowledgeable should we be, financially bribed to do so.
Right. Like, for example, I open my left hand and there it is. It's just there. There's nothing in it. But then this right hand, there might be something in it. A paper product. Maybe a few pieces of paper.
Should they have blue strips on them?
With numbers.
Ranging between 100
and 100.
And 100. There could be multiple.
There could be multiple.
Of such a note.
Yes.
If you will.
And that would get your question answered.
On this very show.
Not necessarily correctly, but it'll get it answered.
Right. It's not a requirement, but it is heavily favored.
It is heavily favored. That is true.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. So here we go with our list of DMs, and I love this first one right out of the gate. At Betty Bozo Lover.
Oh, God.
The folks at the Clown Motel will do everything to make your stay as comfortable as possible, but what happens after dark with a question mark? Well, that's out of my hands.
Man, Betty, if I can call you that, this is why I don't go to such places. The fact that clowns are involved, that's strike 1 and 2 and 3.
Right?
It needed to strike 4. However, the fact that what happens after dark is out of your hands, well, you run the hotel.
Sure.
Or manage it in some way.
Yeah.
If I get stabbed by a clown overnight, do you have to really wait till the AM to come fetch me?
Maybe.
What if I stink bad rotting smell comes off me?
then people be like, smells like there's a clown around here.
Hurry.
You
would be a bozo lover.
You would be a bozo lover, no doubt. Here's an interesting follow-up question from me. Say you meet a woman, you're very attracted to her, she's beautiful, smart, funny, all that good stuff, right? You have similar interests. She likes sports teams that you like, all that good stuff. But she loves clowns and she dresses up as a clown. Interested still or not?
Hi, that is a good question. I don't know. I've never been.
Is the clown a deal breaker?
I guess not, because it's just I could simply put a boundary in place of like, hey, you can do whatever you want. That's totally fine. Like that's the freedom of how relationships should be.
Sure.
You get your time, I get me time, we get us time. Please don't dress up as a clown around me.
Don't do it.
If I set the boundary and it is respected, hey, no problemo.
Right.
Hey, no problemo.
I promise not to fire guns in your direction if you promise not to dress up as a clown.
Exactly.
That seems fair.
It seems honestly fair for her. It's like almost fair for me.
Almost fair. That's true. At Tuffy Milkman, would you rather walk through the desert for a day without water or through the snowy woods without a coat?
Oof. That's tough. Now, I'm thinking logically about it. Snowy woods without a coat, you're talking maybe frostbite, maybe hypothermia.
Sure.
But it says nothing else about other preparations. Meaning, perhaps I have a backpack with a nice blanket.
You might. Maybe you're wearing layers.
Maybe I'm wearing layers. Maybe I've got like 18 t-shirts on. Well, hey, I really don't need a coat. Just put my hands underneath my 16th t-shirt.
Right.
But you're talking desert without water? You'd go 2.5 days without water, you're going to perish. As a human being, you will leave this realm.
Yes.
And that is even accelerated through hot temperatures and sweating and excessive breathing. That's not a risk I want to take. Dehydration fucks with your brain and body in crazy ways. Just put me in the snow without a coat. I'll find something out.
Yeah.
I'll find something. I could go back to caveman days and try to discover fire for the first time,
Yep.
So put me in those snow, man.
Yeah, put you in the snow, huh? Yeah.
What do you think there with Milkman's question?
See, that's the thing. See, I deal better with the heat than I do the cold. And a day. I almost went a day the other day without water or food.
I really can't.
I might be able to do it.
But sweltering and sweating and there's no wind, that seems so tough.
And once again, it seems like, just like with the snowy woods without a coat and wearing the layers, said days without water. What if I've got beer and
or tea
or something else?
But if it means without water purely,
right, without any liquid at all.
Yeah, 99% of tea is water.
You're going to be hallucinating by the end of the day.
95% of beer is water.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't.
Can't do it?
It's all about the semantics of the words. You know,
right,
how specific are we?
Right, exactly.
My first thought was snowy, but I totally see where you're coming from.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Okay, this one. Let's see. What does that say?
Who is this guy? What's his
I
name?
don't know. I'm trying to...
Tell it to us!
It's from... Oh, I see what it is.
Who is it?
I thought it was an Elton I. May I be frank? At May I be frank.
Is that the question?
That is his name.
Oh. You can be frank with me.
You can be frank. What is the first thing you do if you won $5 million?
God. Oh, what a wonderful day that would be. The first thing I would do if I won $5 million.
Scream, jump up and down. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, honestly, just maybe run around. Honestly, physically put on a pair of shoes and run around for a little while just to get the excitement out of me of, holy shit, my life will be normal for the rest of it. And by normal, I mean how it could be for everyone, but capitalism says no. Yeah, probably run around for a while and then maybe hire a financial advisor. I don't think I would blow it all.
No, I wouldn't either.
I don't think I would blow it all. I would find a way
to live off of it.
Right. Because that's I would probably break it down like this, right? $5 million. I would take, let's say, $250,000. $250,000 for every family member. Check. Maybe my closest friends all get, $100,000. Check. Now we're all living comfortably.
Yep.
I don't know, maybe pay off the house. I'm in desperate need of a new car, so probably a car.
Yeah.
Put the rest in an account.
And just draw from it.
I think I would still keep my job.
Yeah.
Because $5 million is approximately what this generation, Gen Z, would be able to retire on, which, hey, means no retirement for any of us. But, yeah, I think I would still keep my job. I would still want something to do. But maybe then again, I would quit my job and focus more on podcasts and YouTube and...
things you enjoy.
Right, because if you take, let's say, $2 million of that goes away, in between giving it to friends and family and charitable donations and everything like that, and I have $3 million. You put enough of that in an account, the interest from that should be able to be enough to live comfortably on.
Oh, yeah.
And just to be able to do the arts, for a living would be so nice.
Yeah.
But that's long term. Day one, I'm getting a reach of everyone I love and being like, hey, take today off. It's going to be a fucking party.
Yes. Yes, I agree with that. I agree with a lot of what you say, being like taking care of family first and foremost. Because, if you can't share it, what's the fun in it?
Right.
So you have to be able to be willing to share some of it. But think about the fact, say $70,000 a year. While that's not a ton of money, you can live off that, especially if you're on your own.
Oh,
$70,000 easy, and you can live comfortably. So I think, I would put it in some sort of account and draw $70,000 a year.
Right.
Now I'm older than you, so say over the next 20 years, and I'm pulling 70 a year, that's only $1.4 million. There's still a lot of money left.
Right. On top of the interest you might make over the next decade.
Correct.
Could be $100,000, could be several $100,000.
Yeah. And then it's just basic upgrades of living situation and a car and stuff like that. And then I don't think people value their freedom as much as they think they do. Just having that and be able to set up some sort of an account and be like, okay, I can live comfortably on this. I have a place to live. I have something to drive. I've shared with my favorite people. I'm just going to love life. I'm going to spend a day at the park. I'm going to spend days on the beach. I'm going to take vacations. I'm going to, and just enjoy the hell out of it.
Right. You give 2,000 hours of your life every year to a corporation. Yeah. If you're a working American.
That sucks.
Think of what you can do in 2,000 hours time.
Oh, my God.
That freedom would be... You can't put a price on that.
Nope.
You absolutely cannot. It would be life-changing.
It would be. It would be great.
Yeah.
But first thing, first thing, because I don't want to get off the point or the actual question.
Yeah.
I think I would go to dinner, assuming I have immediate access to this money.
Got to Ruth's Chris, maybe?
I would go to a steakhouse with some potatoes and some red meat and just have myself a time.
Yeah.
I think that's the first thing I would do. Just a celebratory dinner.
Yeah. Bring me a bottle of something nice.
Yeah.
A pound of cow.
Yeah.
And some buttery potatoes.
And on my way home, stop at a liquor store and buy an allocated bottle of bourbon, top shelf shit.
Yeah.
And enjoy that with a stogie. There you go. That's how you do it. Day one. Good question, may I be frank? Which I all thought it was an L, so I was about to be like, this is from Mailby Frank.
Mailby Frank.
Mailby Frank. It could be. I don't know. Last not least.
Yeah, Mailby is out there like, what the? They got my name wrong.
May I be? What? He's related to Will.i.am.
Yeah.
At Stoner Stanley 420. Hey, Momo and Alan. Where am I?
Oh, God.
The other day, I have time to do it, and then I don't.
Procrastinating.
Right. I bonged for the...
You did what?
Okay.
Stan.
I bonged for the day, and now I'm lost. I am by a tree, some water, and a weird-looking van. Help for me, guys.
God.
Now, hang on.
He accidentally found his way home.
He's home, but he's lost.
Yeah. He must be on that sativa shit. He's got that goofy loopy strain.
Yes, he does. I think it's hilarious. As soon as he started describing it, I'm like, wait a minute. I think he's
on that
home.
salvia type shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Homie's got the goo. Oh man. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, Stanley. We love you, Stanley. Be safe.
Yeah, be safe out there. Just walk in the van. I'm sure it's probably yours. And if it's not, you might meet some friends.
Sure.
You could meet some enemies.
You could share whatever it is you have, or maybe not.
Yeah, exactly. Unless you smoked it all, in which case you could find a new provider.
Yeah. Indeed. Yes. That would be the plan. That's my last one.
All right, I got some here. One from Evil Genie, our boy. I'll give you $1 million to move out of your country. Here's the catch.
Uh-oh.
You must move to a country that starts with the same letter as your name. Do you accept, and where are you off to?
Oh, boy.
Now, $1 million is plenty of money to move and get settled down and enter the workforce of wherever I would be going to. Now, Aiden, my name, starts with A.
You've got some choices.
I got some
good choices.
Albania, Algeria,
you do a certain accent.
Australia. Or I can't. Go to Australia. Go to the Aussies. Argentina, Austria. Yeah, I mean,
these are good.
Australia is tempting because I mean that English is the only language I know fluently, so that would be helpful. I've heard Argentina's beautiful. I've heard there's parts of South America that are absolutely gorgeous, but Australia just sounds wonderful. It's warm, it's hot, but I mean it's Australia, so
right.
They got that Victoria beer down there, that VB.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Got that Foster's.
Yeah.
Yeah, Australia is a good choice, and you know what? I'll take the milli. I'll go to Australia. Yeah, count me in. Evil Genie, you've got me. That's not even evil. Now,
no,
you're a little tighter with the letter M.
I've got a problem.
M
I've got
for
a
Mark Mo.
Well, I've got a problem and I don't. I'm taking the million. I'm going to the moon.
I don't even think a spacesuit costs multiple millions of dollars. That's
probably
troubling.
A loss. That'd be a loss.
Troubling.
Yeah, it would be troubling. No, I don't have many good choices. Morocco,
Malaysia, Macedonia, although it's called North Macedonia.
And it used to be part of Greece. So
yeah, there is no South Macedonia, I believe.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's
Myanmar.
Tough. Yeah. Myanmar, sure.
Yeah, that's Mongolia.
Yeah. I mean, nothing says you can't travel once you move somewhere.
Right.
So even if you went to Malaysia, I mean, you're amongst the islands, right?
And we've had listeners in Malaysia.
Yeah, we've had listeners in Malaysia. It looks beautiful out there. I mean, I don't know much about the socioeconomic issues of that region, and I'm sure there are some, but it looks beautiful. You're in the islands, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, exactly.
Just buy a boat. Fuck, I'll live on the water.
Right. I wish Curacao was Miracao.
Right, yeah. Send us your blue Curacao, please.
Oh, I know, right?
From the source.
That would be... No, wait. My brain is telling me that there's an island in the Caribbean that begins with an M.
Oh, really?
I swear there is.
You gonna Google Earth it?
Yeah, there's got... I know for a fact, like Montserrat or something like that. Oh God, what is it? I don't know. You guys out there in the world probably. There it is. I was correct.
Montserrat. How about that?
Montserrat. It's right near St. Kitts and Nevis.
Oh yeah.
Antigua, Guadalupe.
The British Virgin Islands. But is that a country? Or is that a territory of the British Virgin Islands?
I disagree. It's a country.
It's a country for my purposes.
And on it, there is a Montserrat Volcano Observatory.
Sounds beautiful.
That sounds amazing. It's not a very big island. Check that out. We're pulling up photos of Montserrat.
You'll have to look up Montserrat Volcano Observatory on your telephone. It looks gorgeous.
It's good. That's where I'm going.
As lush with greenery.
I'm going with Montserrat, and hey, if I perish by a lava flow, it's life.
Count me in.
It's like, count me in. As long as there's no clowns on that island, I am good to go. God, is it gorgeous. Yeah, I'm going. Yeah. There we go. I got my pick. Montserrat.
Montserrat, check.
Good question.
Yeah, I would agree. Next DM I got here was from Mr. Gamblebot.
Mr. Gamblebot.
Mr. Gamblebot. It costs $20 for one dart to throw at my board. Bullseye, you win $1,000. Anything else, you lose. Do you play? How many times do you play?
How much is a dart?
20 bones.
Well, I've been playing a lot of darts lately, and as a matter of fact...
Got your skills honed in?
It was... Well, here's the funny thing. I go to a bar locally here. It's called Franklin House. It's kind of our spot. And I go to play darts, and I throw a dart like my hand is attached to my ear. I just like almost like I don't know how to play darts. But then I go to this place called Zombie Club in Crown Point, which is like a couple of towns over, and I play darts like a professional. And I'm like, I don't understand any of this.
Home field advantage.
The last time, it was this girl's birthday. Cass, what's up? If you're listening, probably not, but anyway.
God bless.
Happy birthday. And so we're there. There's maybe 8 or 9 of us. And we literally, my friend Jess and I, we literally had our own game of darts going, and they roped us into their game of darts. So literally we're throwing, hopping over, throwing, hopping over. It was hilarious. And I won like 3 out of 4 or something, or 3 out of 5 or whatever it was. And I couldn't miss. I was just like hitting everything I had to hit. So all that being said, I'm going to buy 5 darts.
Buy 5?
I think a 20% chance of hitting that bull. I like my shot. Yeah. I like my chances.
Yeah. Because, it is 50 to 1, right? The odds, necessarily, if you hit 1 in 100 bullseyes. I don't know. I haven't played... I feel like I would have the dexterity and ability to hit the bullseye. But in practice, I haven't played darts in years.
Yeah.
So, I'm not sure. I might buy a dart. I'll give it a shot. Hey, 20 bones for a fun little thing, whatever. You know, if I win, great. If I lose, that's 20 bones, whatever. I'll buy a dart. I mean, I know there are some gamblers out there like, oh, you could buy 49 darts and probably get at least one. Well, hey, great. You won $20. Cool.
Cool. You're awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I've read 99% of gamblers quit before their big win.
Yep.
That's a lie, by the way. We do not advocate
complete lie.
For
we don't advocate that
do
at all.
Do not do that. Don't follow this advice. I might buy a dart, but I don't know. Gambling's not my forte, and darts I don't play enough.
Gambling is mine, although I really don't do it a lot because, well, it takes money to do that. But do I enjoy doing it? Like if I had a couple of 20s and go play some slots for a little bit, yes, it's fun. Even more fun than that, like the sports gambling, because at least with that you have some sort of skill set where you know the games, the teams, whatever, And like you can look at a point spread over under, all that kind of stuff, and be like, ooh, I like that, I like that, I like that. Put yourself a little parlay together, win a little bit of money.
Right.
And a lot of times with the parlays, you don't have to have a huge investment.
No, you put $5 in, and the potential is like $80.
But the potential,
yeah.
right, exactly. If somebody's like, hey, you can put $5 in and win 80 if your parlay hits, low risk, high reward. That's how you want to do it. So yeah, that's all fun. But the dart one, I don't know.
Especially with you with the practice.
I might give it a shot.
Putting 100 in, 5 darts, 5 chances. Worth a shot.
Yeah. Yep, it's worth a shot.
Final DM I received, Crippy Guru.
Crip.
Would you risk an iRobot type situation if it meant no more housework, no more chores, no more running errands because a robot would be doing them? Or is it not worth the risk?
Ooh. That's a good question.
Yeah.
Especially based on just everything going on in the world right now.
And it's kind of interesting, too, because we already have, chatbots. Like, if you've got a Google Home or an Alexa or whatever, you already have a personal assistant in your house.
Yes.
Right? If you've got a little RoboVac, you've got that covered. It's the other shit that would take a humanoid robot, taking the trash out,
yep.
Scrubbing the bathtub. Like literally running to the store and back. Although we have DoorDash, but why the hell would you do that when you're paying 1.8x what it would cost to just go to the store and do it yourself? I don't know. I really don't trust technology companies. I don't trust any big corporation, really. But technology companies are really, really scummy. Like super scummy. You think about data scraping and scalping, and it's just a nasty, nasty business. I think it's not worth the risk. If I take an extra hour of the day just to make sure my house is clean versus giving the opportunity to Alphabet Inc. or Meta or Amazon to maybe have some type of world-ending monopoly like that, no, fuck them. Fuck them. I'll take an hour a day just to clean my house.
Yeah. Gosh, that is that's a good question.
Yeah. You undecided?
As much as all of that is terrifying to me, I think I would do it.
You would do it? You'd risk it?
I think I'd risk it.
Yeah.
I think I'd risk it.
There are I hate doing the dishes. I do them anytime they need to be done, but I hate doing it. It's just like, it's the chores where you have to stand around and do something.
Yeah.
Like mowing the lawn, whatever. I'm walking around, that's great. Blood's pumping, But if I have to, folding laundry, doing the dishes, just tedious, idle, standing tasks, I despise.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
I despise, so I totally get where you're coming from.
Yeah. I'm not a fan.
Nah.
I'm not a fan at all. As much as we keep talking about this, I put together these social media profiles for each show, right? Has photos of a lot of different things that we talk about. So, we've been talking about this, and I wanted to look for a cool photo of Montserrat. My God.
They're all cool?
They're all
Look
just...
at that. Montserrat Monastery and Nature Park. Good God.
It looks absolutely gorgeous.
The natural beauty with a little bit of human architecture.
Yeah, I think I'm going to like it there.
Hey, Montserrat. Hey, hit us up.
Hit us up. Right.
Hit us up. We'll travel to you if you pay for that.
We will do that.
Thing.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, we should do some sort of, people that write books. They have like a book release party and all that kind of stuff. We'll do a live podcast.
A live podcast from Montserrat. Funded by Montserrat, hopefully.
Oh, it's totally funded by them. 100%.
Yeah.
Or we throw them in the volcano. Anyway, those are our DMs. Please, send us your DMs and questions and all that good stuff. And we'll chit and we'll chat and all that. We now move on to the other foods now. This is a segment where Aiden scours the globe for foods that, well...
maybe yucky.
Kind of yucky.
Atypical.
Not very appetizing.
Sure.
Not great for the palate.
One could argue.
So I'm very curious what Aiden's got for us this week.
So, for this week, I got a little something from France.
Oh, oui.
The old French. I haven't bullied them enough, so here we are. Back on the front burner, boys. This little dish, I guess it's an item, really, called andouillette. Andouillette.
Okay.
Commonly misconstrued for andouille, which is a type of sausage. A little spicy sausage. Sounds pretty fantastic. This is the French version, I guess. Andouillette. Or is the French the French pronunciation is supposed to be andouillette, I guess.
Uh-huh.
It is a French coarse-grained sausage made from the intestine of pork, mixed with pepper, wine, onions, and seasonings. Oh, you found a nice picture of it.
God almighty.
Mark Moe himself found a wonderful picture of it. Now, you might be thinking, like, oh, weren't sausages back in the day made from intestines? Well, yeah, but this one is, like, pork intestines. Let me read further.
And they didn't take time to grind this stuff down, is basically what we're saying.
It's the fucking tube of where shit comes out.
Oh, no.
Andouillettes are generally made from the large intestine and are about 8 centimeters in diameter. True andouillettes are rarely seen outside of France, thank fuck, and have a strong, distinctive odor coming from the colon, which,
I wonder why.
Is a part of the dish. Although sometimes... Are you finding more pictures of it?
No, this is not good.
Yeah, Mark Moe is doing live research next to me about andouillettes. Although sometimes repellent to the quote-unquote uninitiated, this scent is prized by its devotees. When made with the small intestine, they are a plump sausage, generally about 1 inch in diameter.
Ugh.
So, if you want actual shit scent on your plate, travel to France. Get the andouillettes.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it's foul. What a foul design.
Ugh.
There's a reason hot dogs aren't made like that.
Right.
Glizzies?
Oof.
We have, like, regular people sausages here. We have andouille.
Right. Oh, yeah, for sure. That's foul.
Yeah, foul.
That is so nasty.
So that's
my God.
That is the first of potentially many dishes I will have in the future coming out of France. But typically recently I've been doing like a country deep dive. But this one dish alone out of France was enough to be like, nah, this has got to be standalone.
Yeah, that's enough.
It's a yucky one. If it smells like poo-poo on my plate, I don't want it.
Take a pass. Hard pass.
Hard pass.
Now, for the next segment, before we take a break, I used to do fry reviews, Fry Guy Fry Review. Now, we're just putting that on the shelf for a little while, because I've tried a lot of fries. So put it on the shelf.
You're the fry guy.
Because I'm the fry guy. So I put that kind of on the shelf for the time being, with many other segments that we kind of pull off and on and off over time. So now I've gone to the Frozen Guy review, because I live alone, so I get a lot of frozen meals. Makes sense. And so my second one, last week, as you know, we did like what did I have? Like a Yellowstone.
The week before, because last week was our Mark Moe show on the road.
Oh, that's right. We did that. So the first one was we did
Yellowstone pasta bake.
It was like a pasta bake kind of thing. It was excellent. It was like a 9.3 or 9.4. I'll have to go back and look at that. But it was very high, but it was taste, the taste and makeup.
You said, and I think I'm paraphrasing, but you said tastes like someone made it for me.
Yeah.
And that
like
is
a home,
huge for a frozen meal.
That's about as good as you can get.
Yeah.
It really was phenomenal. Now, these, by these I mean family of products, I suppose. Amy's. And so I tried Amy's Bull's Pesto Tortellini.
That sounds tasty, too. I'm hungry.
It is tasty. Yeah, me too, man. The bright flavors of their basil pesto give a delicious lift to tortellini that's made with organic wheat flour, stuffed with ricotta cheese, in a rich, creamy bowl of happiness.
That sounds pretty fucking good.
It is.
I know that's their marketing team coming through strong, but that sounds remarkable.
It is remarkable, and from the price point, it's on the higher side. So most of your frozen meals you can buy for somewhere between $3 and $4
for a meal.
There's some that are on the cheaper side, which like a lot of those are just smaller. The portions are smaller, so sometimes you have to buy 2 of them to make a meal. But like $3 to $4 is kind of the sweet spot. But hey, better $3 or $4 than going out and getting fast food for $12. So I mean, if you're looking at a budget, that's kind of where you're at. These are kind of closer to $6, so they're a little bit on the higher side.
If I'm not mistaken, these Amy brand ones are typically like the organic and vegetarian style.
They're better
meals.
For you. They're healthier.
Right.
They're definitely healthier. And most people have that thought that, if it's healthy, it must not taste great. Sometimes you're right. Sometimes you're wrong. In this case, you're definitely wrong. I'm not a huge pesto fan. I don't hate it, but I'm just not a huge pesto fan.
Not that kind of guy?
Like, it's okay. Like, typically, like, pesto's okay.
So you'd trade pesto away for, say, marinara or
an Alfredo or a vodka sauce, something like that. Arrabbiata. Like, any of that I normally prefer. But, like I said, pesto's okay. And this pesto's phenomenal. Like, it is really, really good. Yeah, it's really good pesto sauce. If we want to call it a sauce. I don't know what else would. So it's really good. The tortellini's excellent. The filling is great. Very flavorful. And if you're paying a little bit more, I think the one thing you want to come away with is, am I full? Like, if I ate it with a beverage, am I good for until the next meal? Because sometimes you have little smaller meals, and a couple hours later, your tummy's like, hey, that was not enough, my guy.
Insufficient, brother.
Insufficient. These, however, will do it. You know, this is definitely a meal. The pesto's good. It's flavorful.
Pasta. Was the tortellini properly filled, would you say?
Yes.
Good.
100%.
That's my complaint I've had with previous tortellinis. Even at restaurants, I would say. Even at restaurants, is like the tortellini is mostly noodle. It's like, bro, it's supposed to be filled almost like a ravioli.
Correct. Yeah, it is supposed to be filled.
So that is promising to hear.
So it's another one in the 9s. It's a 9.1.
Ooh.
So I've had 2 really good ones in a row.
Oops, all bangers?
All bangers so far.
Damn.
All bangers.
Damn.
So, Amy's, well done. Very good.
You've earned the elite S tier.
Yeah, you have earned the S tier so far. Like I said, it's a huge part of my nutrition these days are these one-off meals just because they're easy and I don't have to spend an hour and a half in the kitchen just cooking for me.
Right.
Which and especially, annoys me.
Yeah, especially so many working Americans today trying to eat and live on a budget.
Mm-hmm.
If you've got good advice here from the frozen guy.
Right. You get a couple of go-tos there.
Take it as gospel.
Right. Hey, I don't have time to make a meal. Grab it.
Yeah.
5 minutes later, you're eating.
Right. Especially with these 8-hour shifts, which turn into 9-hour shifts with an unpaid lunch, which turn into 10.5-hour shifts with commute. A frozen meal might be your go-to.
Might be the go.
Might be the go.
Yep, for sure. So 2 good ones so far, and we'll have another one coming your way next week. We're going to take a little bit of a break and then come back with our feature segment. You just made the list. All right, we're back, everybody, for our feature segment. You just made the list right here on the Mark Mo Show podcast. I'm your host, Mark Maloney, along with Aiden Maloney. And this particular list, top 10 list, 10 through 2, big number 1 reveal. And let's see, rules. Okay, page 18, line 8. Right here, no rules.
Oh, thank God.
Yep.
Thank God.
Yep, I knew it. I had a feeling. So the only rule is that there are no rules. And this week's list is best songs about the city of Chicago.
My man.
And it was interesting. It was an interesting journey, musical journey, if you will, because some are just really super direct, specifically about the city. Sometimes it's not right up in your face, but you know it's about Chicago. Very interesting lyrically and musically, I suppose. Aiden, why don't you start us off with your list?
Now, did we go over the rules of this list? Or did we not cover those yet?
Oh, all the rules, like that there are none?
Yes.
Yep, that was the one.
Okay, yeah.
Yep, that was the one. We definitely went over it.
Because I have a top 12 list.
There you go. So, wait, hang on. Page 18 again.
Uh-oh.
No, you should be good.
That is allowed?
You should be fine.
Good.
Yep.
So I'll run my 12 through 2 with the big number 1 reveal.
Uh-huh.
Number 12, I've got Angels by Chance the Rapper.
Okay.
Great track.
Yeah.
Nice bop. There's a feature artist. I don't remember who it is. A little bit of live research just to make sure I get everything right.
I think that's appropriate. That is something we can do.
Saba is the feature artist on the track. Great track. Good album. Number 11, I've got Southside by Moby.
Southside.
Number 10, Chicago by Frank Sinatra. Gotta have him on there.
Oh, yeah.
Number 9, here's a fun one. I put this one half on here as a joke and kind of half for real. In a way, is Chicago, ! By Daniela Monet. Now, this is a song that was performed, I believe it's a Nickelodeon show, called Victorious.
Oh, yes.
Do you remember this by chance?
I remember that show.
So one of the side characters, I don't know if it was Victorious's sister or like...
Oh, I know who she is. She is the sister, yep.
She's the sister?
Yep.
And she had this song about Chicago, which was one of my earliest childhood memories of a song about Chicago beside Frank Sinatra.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe Nickelodeon, just popped off with this banger. And it was meant to be a joke song, but it was really kind of inspiring.
That is really interesting.
It's a city that's exciting. It's a city that's inviting. It's a city for a woman just like me. It's like, oh my God. She kind of popped off with that. So it's a fun listen.
After this a show is over, I'm totally going to be YouTubing
Oh, yeah.
that.
Re-listen to that. And it's like, there's such vitriol. It's not... I don't know if she's a good singer or not, but in the character she was performing, the character is just not that pitch perfect, if you will. But she went out there and just sang it. It's like, oh man, I feel you, sister. Number 8, Chicago at Night by Spoon. Great track as well. Number 7, End of Beginning by Joe. I think it's a great song.
Yeah.
I think it's a recent song too.
It is.
Number 6, had to have him on here. Bad Bad Leroy Brown by Jim Croce.
My
man. Oh no.
I didn't have it on the list.
Oh no. Devastating news.
Baddest man in the whole damn town.
Yep, on the south side of Chicago. Number 5, I had Shy City by Common. Just a righteous track. And the production on that track, oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Number 4, Saturday in the Park by Chicago. The song itself is by Chicago, very important. Number 3, I had Homecoming by Kanye West and Chris Martin.
Ooh.
Number 2 on my list, My Kind of Town, Frank Sinatra.
My kind of town, Valpo. No,
it's not Valparaiso. It's Chicago, baby.
Not so much.
So that's my 12 through 2.
That's great. That's good. That's great. That's great. I did not have Frank Sinatra either, so I don't know what the hell I was thinking.
What the heck?
When I made my list.
Oh my goodness.
I know, but you know what I can do?
What's that then?
It's pretty amazing. There's that term that we use as creators.
Yeah.
Fix it in post.
Fix it in post, right.
And so, I don't know if this is technically post. Fix it in
present.
In present.
Yeah.
I think is what is going on. So, I'm going to put My Kind of Town.
Yes, there you go.
By Frank Sinatra. And Bad Leroy Brown. In my honorable mentions.
There you go. It's not against the rules.
No.
There's no rules.
There are no rules.
At least that's what I heard.
That is true. It's true. It's true. It's the way it is. Damn true. So I'm going to put those two there. Number 10, 2120 South Michigan Avenue by the Rolling Stones.
Ooh, okay.
Yep. Southside by Moby.
Nice.
Shy City by Common. Number 7, 65th and Ingleside by Chance the Rapper.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Chicago by Frank Sinatra, so I had the other one.
Okay, there you go.
End of Beginning, I did have that. That is a song I like a lot.
It's a good song.
Saturday in the Park by Chicago. Fun fact, they weren't originally named Chicago. They were originally named the Chicago Transit Authority.
And I bet there was some kind of lawsuit.
There was an issue.
Yep.
There was an issue, so then they were just Chicago. This was almost my number one. Like my 3 through 1, it could have totally been interchangeable. But number 3, Jesus Just Left Chicago by ZZ Top.
Oh, nice.
Great frickin' tune. I love it. And number 2, Lakeshore Drive by Aliota Haynes and Jeremiah.
I almost put that track on there, too.
Did you? Lakeshore Drive's great, man.
Yeah. It is a great track. Time for big number 1 reveal.
Time for big number 1.
Big number 1 reveal. My number 1 is Sweet Home Chicago by Robert Johnson / the Blues Brothers / Buddy Guy.
Yep.
I mean, it just depends which version you're listening to. They're all fantastic. What a great track.
It's a great track.
It is a great track.
Also, my number 1.
It is
Sweet Home Chicago.
Baby, Don't You Want to Go?
Oh, yeah. Let's go right now. Yeah, great song. We share, every once in a while we share our number 1s, but it's funny we do these lists. Aiden and I have, I would say we're at about a rate of about 75%.
Give or take.
Maybe and
60,
sometimes
40.
exactly the number 2. So that's always pretty.
Or
pretty
like our top 3s are like mix matched, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll always have some type of like agreement or big moment where it's like, holy shit, I forgot that track.
Yep.
But it is a good time. Did we miss any, lovely listeners?
Yeah, let us know. Send us those DMs, and we're across all socials. Aiden Maloney, Mark Maloney. I think you can still find AK219, which is our collaboration gaming. You can find content there, and just all over. Just look for us. We're there. Send us any messages that you would like. Now, something we've been doing as a way to kind of get a break from the movie reviews, review preview, which I typically do at this point, is going down a Reddit rabbit hole. Now, it's fun because I had dinner with a friend last night, and so I was having dinner with my friend Carlos, or as Aiden refers to him,
my boy Carlos.
And so we were having dinner, and he gave me something.
Syphilis? Oh, that was the confidential part. I'm sorry.
Man, come on.
Sorry, Carlos.
Yeah, we both know it was the crabs. So
he said, "I'm gonna rearrange the guts." And the only thing we heard was gonorrhea.
Gonorrhea. I am gonorrhea. Yeah. So at any rate, we go down the Reddit rabbit hole a little bit every week. And so he gave me something, which I will not reveal today, but I will reveal to Aiden in a little bit. We'll probably do this one next week or the week after. It's fascinating. So I can't wait to So this is what we call it in the biz. We call it teaser.
Cliffhanger.
Little cliffhanger.
Hanger? I hardly know her.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Poker in the front, liquor in the rear. Is that, or liquor in the front, poker in the?
What does that mean?
It's interchangeable. I don't know.
I don't know what that means.
Me either. Anyway, back to the rabbit hole. So, Aiden, what do you got for us this week?
This week I have 3 fun little statistics, little graphs. Perhaps I could send them over to Mark Mo to include in the infographic about this show, but I feel like they're kind of intertwined in a way.
Ooh, okay.
And I like finding these multiples. And I know sometimes in the future or even in the past with this segment on radio, it'll just be a infographic statistical thing. But I found 3 today that I think are kind of intertwined, one might say.
Okay.
So, I have a graph here. Percentage of young adults between the ages of 18 and 24 who are parents.
Okay.
From 2010 to 2023 and how it has changed. So as a whole, in the USA in 2010, the average 10.4% of young adults were parents, had a child. And some of the outliers here would be Arkansas at 16.2% of young adults being parents. Idaho, 15.3%. Texas, 14.7%. And then you've got places like Vermont, where it's 6.5%, New Jersey, 6.1%, Minnesota, 8.7%. Now in 2023, and of course this graph would be much different today in 2025 with the cost of everything being exorbitant, even from 2010 to 2023, a 13-year gap, the rate of young adults 18 through 24 being parents went from 10.4% to 5.5%.
Ooh.
Halved in a decade and change, where the outliers like Arkansas dropped from 16.2 to 9.4.
Oh, wow.
Texas dropped to 7.7, Idaho 6.6. And then you had places like New Hampshire and Vermont, which are sub 3%. Wisconsin 4.5, Minnesota 4.1. So young parenthood has halved in the last decade and a half.
Interesting.
And I have a weird inkling will continue to drop.
Oh, for sure.
Here's a different graph, which, you know, I don't know if it takes a big brain to connect these two, but this is a graph, mortality ratio by year of age. And the comparison is Europe being the steady point and how America compares to it. So Europe being the one of the graph.
Yeah.
And the United States of America being what ratio of people of that age die to things like health issues or homicides, things like that. So this is a 2017 statistic where 20-year-olds in the U.S. are 2.5 times more likely to die than in Europe.
Oh, God.
Period. Full stop. That's the statement. That's the fact.
That's problematic.
2.5 times more, whether through health issues or homicide or other types of death. By the age of 28, it jumps to 3.3 times.
Oh, my God.
By the age of 50, it's still 1.7 times. The only point on this graph where Americans are less likely to die than Europeans is after the age of 86.
Yikes.
But even then, it stays within like 0.8 to 1 type ratio.
Okay.
Now, the third and final one I have here, the percentage of Americans without health insurance.
Oh, no.
Which across the U.S., and this is as of 2023, I do not have a newer statistic than that. As of 2023, 8.53% of Americans live without health insurance. And of course, most Europeans know our health insurance is pretty dog shit, even if you have it.
Even if you have it, yeah.
Even if you have it. So that 8.5% is, you know, way higher than that if you think of people who can't even afford to hit their deductibles.
Yep.
So the top 5 states in uninsured individuals, Texas, 17.4%. Oklahoma, 13.5%. Georgia, 12.5%. Florida, 12%. Mississippi, 11.5%. The bottom 5 states, Massachusetts is pretty low at 2.6%. Hawaii, 3.7%. Vermont, about 4%. Rhode Island, just over 4%. Minnesota, 4.5%. And the reason I think these are intertwined and interestingly connected is because you could draw a graph between which states were on the worst end of these stats to which states also have the worst end of these statistics. And I think, which could be a future down the Reddit rabbit hole of finding these statistics, of what percentage of Americans are properly given sexual education.
Yeah.
What percentage of these Americans have, you know, state Medicare and Medicaid? Which percentage of these Americans have decent social programs in their state? Now, it's pretty easy. There are statistics out there, which I think I will bring up in the future as well, about like quality of life and happiness score, the happiness index, where states like Minnesota rank among the top European countries in terms of quality of life, whereas states like Mississippi rank below Portugal and other struggling European countries.
Yes.
So it's just fascinating how all of these are intertwined and how much of them kind of are specifically affected by the fact that we as Americans don't get health care.
Correct.
We just don't get health care. And it's fascinating to me in a weird, like, fucked up way where it's like, wow, I can see from both the outside and the inside of how all of this connects.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's something, and it's disappointing, to say the least. The one state I think you mentioned, Massachusetts, I think, was one of them that was relatively low. That's because long before Obamacare, there was Romney Care. He was the governor of Massachusetts at the time, and he came up with his own social health program.
Right.
So that was a way to kind of alleviate all these particular problems. And now we kind of live in an environment where, for example, SNAP and WIC benefits, they're not, whoever gets them, you're not getting them.
Right.
You're not getting them. And that's part of health. You're malnourished, that is going to cause a problem.
Right.
And you have all these people that are malnourished. You're taking all these Medicare and Medicaid programs away. Who's going to pay for that?
Right.
Who's going to pay for that? And so we really... am I going too far as to call it a health crisis? I don't think I am.
No.
I think we have a health crisis in this country. It's amazing to me that you can go to so many countries, Germany, UK, France, go to Canada even, and if people get sick, they just go. They don't have to have a card. They don't have to fill out all these forms. You go. You go. Can I see your ID? Yep. Okay. Yeah, sit down, wait for your name to be called. You go and you see the doctor, and that's it.
Yeah. It's like, oh, well, gee, how much did the visit cost? It's like,
you may have a clerical charge of like $5.
Yeah.
I mean,
it'll cost $10 to park.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, you're going to have some little charge like that.
You've got Americans taking Uber to the fucking hospital because an ambulance costs $8,000.
Mm-hmm.
Out of pocket.
And I always hear from Americans, and I don't want to call them stupid. I'll just call them misinformed. But basically, you always get, well, they pay more taxes and blah, blah, blah. Look, whether they have more taxes or not to pay for health, to make sure that everybody gets the health care that they need, which seems to be a basic fucking right.
Right.
I've been to Canada. You've been to Canada.
Yeah.
Everybody seems to get on fine. Everybody owns a car. They own a home.
Because it's easier to pay $2,000 more in taxes a year as an average working American than it is to pay $10,000 a year in premiums,
right?
$6,000 a year in deductible, getting into legal battles whether or not this was medically necessary.
Right. Death boards or whatever they call them.
Yeah. Yep. It's a fucking nightmare.
It is a nightmare. And once again, look, doctors take Hippocratic oaths, and they're supposed to do all that they can for the people and do what is best for their health. But it's almost impossible to do that for people when all these health organizations are all for profit.
Right.
They care about the money. Why don't we have cures for all these diseases? Hell, back in the 1920s and 30s, we were curing shit. Why can't we cure stuff anymore? Because there's no money in it. There's no money. We would rather continue to produce drugs to treat symptoms than actually cure the disease because there's no money in it.
Right.
That's plain and simple.
Yeah. It's devastating.
Right. It's devastating. It's the world we live in.
It's the country we live in.
It's the country we live in. True. That is. I should amend that, and I just did.
Fix it in present.
And fix it in present, right. Yeah, we don't do it in post anymore. We fix it in present. We're that damn good. But no, way to go down that rabbit hole, man. Yes. And how a lot of that stuff interconnects.
Yeah.
You know, and as far as young people no longer breeding, that's a concern. That's a huge concern.
Right. Dropping fertility rates.
Right.
It's not a U.S. thing. It's happening across Europe. It's happening in Asia. It's happening in the U.S. It's Gen Z and millennials. Of course, Gen Alpha isn't necessarily at the age where they can have children.
Right.
But it's the fact that, hey, it's unaffordable to live as a human being. How the fuck am I going to scrounge up $500,000 to raise a different person to the age of 18?
Right.
I can't afford it.
Cannot afford it. Cannot afford it. Yeah, you can't afford it, and then that's another human. You know what? That you have to feed another human that needs health insurance, and you can't do it.
It's another human you have to care for, which means if two working parents working 80 hours a week collectively, who's watching the child?
Can't do it.
Schools are underfunded. Teachers are underpaid.
Yep.
No.
That's a no. That is a no. And then even within our education system, you know, these kids go all day. They're 8 o'clock to 2:30, and they come home at 2:30, and what do they have with them? A backpack filled with homework. Why? There should be a law against homework. That is the dumbest frickin' concept. There is not another country where kids bring that shit home. They don't.
Right.
They do the work at school. That's what they're there for.
Right.
They do the work at school. The whole concept that kids have to come home and write essays and do all this studying and all this shit is absolutely absurd.
Asinine.
It's absurd. And it's a reason why our education system is in the toilet as well.
Right.
It's a hot mess.
Yeah.
And it always brings up an interesting conversation whenever we go down this Reddit rabbit hole. We could kill another 2 hours on this, I am sure. So we'll wrap it today. But let us know if you like us going down the Reddit rabbit hole. You know, giving the movies a little bit of a break here, because we do like to change things up from time to time. So let us know if you like it, or you know, just like my boy Carlos, gave us a little something to go down that Reddit rabbit hole. If there's something you want us to investigate, something you want us to go down that hole, we're happy to do that. We don't even have our friend who's a spelunker. We're just going to go. We're going to go, put the little light on our cap, and just be careful.
Yes.
Yeah, be very, very careful. Before we get to our final break, we have a segment called While You Were Sleeping. So Aiden investigates games and YouTubers and shows and all sorts of stuff to maybe kind of find something. Hey, I think people are sleeping on this, or maybe just something a little bit older tech maybe we forgot. So, Aiden, what do you got for us?
So while you were sleeping, and I know during this segment I've brought this up once during the radio show, and I think I brought this up during season 1 of the Mark Mo Show, but I want to reiterate its excellence and also its financial possibility. It is the series of video games called I'm on Observation Duty.
Ooh.
They are fantastic. And so many people sleep on them because, I mean, multiple reasons. Some people would rather watch a horror movie or watch someone play a horror game than play a horror game themselves. And that's fine. You can do that. You could even do that on YouTube on Aiden Spelled the Right Way or AK219.
Yep.
But it's super great. Observation Duty, horror survival game. You monitor live surveillance cameras to find and report supernatural anomalies. Your goal is to survive the night shift by spotting changes, moving furniture, intruders, ghosts, the abyss taking over your land. And you have to spot these things as they're happening before the anomalies overtake and kill you. Now, there are 7 games in this series currently out. I believe an 8th one is in the making. And the reason I'm bringing them up again is because, first of all, it's spooky season. It's the perfect time to bring them up again.
Yes.
Secondly, you can buy the catalog. You can buy all 7 games for, I think, under $30.
Oh.
7 video games for under like $30. And you're supporting an indie dev. And on top of that, they're very resource friendly. You don't need an excellent graphics card. You don't need a high-powered CPU. You don't need 30 gigs of RAM. You can run it on a potato if that's all you own.
Sure.
And it is so worth it. The games themselves are remarkably fun, and it is a single-player game, but you can play it with a room full of people. You could crack it out at the Halloween party, like, hey, boys, we're playing Observation Duty.
Yeah.
It is a really, really good time, not only for yourself, but for spectators with you who are playing along with you. It is a great time. You can find it on Steam. I believe it's just a PC game, and the reason I bring up Steam specifically is it is one of the few games I have ever found that have a 10 out of 10 rating on Steam.
Whoa.
Rated by players. Players have collectively agreed this game is 10 of 10. That is phenomenal.
I believe it.
And yep. I cannot recommend it enough. I think it's made by a solo dev. Either that or it's a small dev team. I believe they're called Natovia, but I think it's just a solo dev. But the games themselves are phenomenal, and I can't recommend it enough. Even if you've got a potato, you're running on yesteryear's technology, you can run this. You know, it is very resource friendly, and I can't recommend it enough. It's a great game to play. It's a great game to watch. And it's the perfect season for it. Observation Duty.
Yeah, I've seen it being played before. I think we did one, didn't we?
We did one, but the episode was lost because we had already been through about 4 hours of recording that day. And you'd gotten a little sleepy.
I didn't get my nap in.
You didn't get your nap in, and unfortunately the nap happened during the recording, so...
Which I thought was funny.
It was funny, but there's only so much you can do in editing to kind of make up for that, so it's... I don't know, we will revisit that.
We'll have to. If anything, maybe just a funny reel or something we can put together. Right. Because it's kind of worth it. But yeah, that was fun. That was a good time.
It is a great time.
And I swear to God, like sometimes you can flip through all the different rooms and stuff as you're investigating and looking for anomalies and things like that. And you go through it, and you go through it, and you go through it, and it's looping through all these different cameras.
Swear to God, nothing's changed.
And then you get this warning like, multiple anomalies, and you're just like, what?
What is happening?
Yeah. And the frustrating thing is they don't tell you what you missed.
Right. There are I think 6 and 7 will tell you, like, oh, you missed something in this camera, you missed something in this camera, and you're like, oh, okay, I got to restudy those then. But the earlier games, it's raw. You just get fucked. It's like, you died. You missed 4 anomalies. It's like, what the hell did I do?
Yeah.
It's like the only thing you can do is just reload it again.
I'm trying to think of, and I know it's something else that's pretty popular. Might be something we have to investigate. It's a game. Gosh, I can't remember what it's called. There's like a bunch of you, and you're these little people. And you kind of bounce around, but you like land on this planet. And your ship lands, and then you got to go, and you got to like find stuff on these planets. And you're kind of bouncing around, and then there's these monsters and other things you really can't see, but you try not to get killed. And you try to go and get whatever item you're supposed to get and then get back to the ship so you can...
Oh, yeah.
What is that?
A Lethal Company.
Lethal Company?
Yes.
Yeah. Like, I thought that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And kind of spooky, because you're, like, out there and some of the screens are kind of dark. And sometimes you just hear things and you're like, oh, my God, where is it?
Yeah. I believe that's Lethal Company, and that's a great time.
Yeah. That's a good one, too. But... yeah, good on this one. Yeah, Observation Duty is awesome. All right, that concludes While You Were Sleeping. And we're going to take a quick break, come back, and we've got our beer review in the world of weird news. All right, we are back for the home stretch of the Mark Mo Show podcast. Check us out on all podcast platforms and YouTube. And like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm here with my son, Aiden Maloney. And we're going to finish this up real neat, real nice. And we're going to do it with our beer review. So what do we have this week, Aiden?
This week we have, by the Moody Tongue Brewing Company, which is out of, you guessed it, Chicago, Illinois, a Baltic Porter.
Oh.
Now, what is a Baltic Porter, you might ask? Baltic Porter, smooth, cold, fermented, cold-lagered beers brewed with lager yeast because of its alcoholic strength, may include very low complex alcohol flavors, lager fruitiness such as berries, grapes, plums, ale-like fruitiness from the warm temperature. The stylus malt flavors of a brown porter as well. But this one here specifically is advertised as a caramelized chocolate churro Baltic Porter.
It's a lot. It's a lot going on.
A lot going on. 7% ABV as they describe it. This 7% medium-bodied, coffee-colored Baltic Porter carries the flavors of Madagascar vanilla, Mexican cinnamon with the aromatics of dark Oaxacan chocolate?
Sure.
How do you pronounce that?
Yes.
Oaxacan? Oaxacan?
Oh, okay. Hang on. That is a word from Mexico.
Oaxacan chocolate?
I don't know what I'm looking at.
Oh, no. Neither do we. Oh, no.
Technical difficulties. What's that song usually when they... Okay, let's see.
Oaxacan?
That is a Mexican word, which makes sense. A lot of chocolate comes out of Mexico. Oaxacan.
Oaxacan.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because the X is an H in English.
Yes. Yep.
Mexicano.
Mm-hmm.
Oaxacan.
Oaxacan. Sounds like a plan.
Regardless, it's caramelized chocolate churro Baltic Porter. That's what we're ranking on a scale from 1 to 5 using the Untapped app on our telephones. Not sponsored, but is recommended. Because, hey.
Because why not?
It's free.
That's right.
So we're drinking it out of a bottle today. And we'll be letting you know how much we like it, what flavor notes we have. And, of course, in the comments, let us know what you are enjoying today. A slancha to you.
Slancha?
Boy, that's smooth. My goodness.
Ooh. Oh, that's delightful.
It's sweet. It's smooth. Ooh, yeah, I get a touch of cinnamon for sure. Back end, touch of cinnamon. They mentioned vanilla. That the vanilla's light. It's more so cinnamon. I definitely get the cocoa chocolate flavor they're going for.
Mm-hmm.
Churro. When I'm thinking churro, I'm thinking weedy, cinnamony, sugary. This is
the big doughy penis-shaped thing.
Yeah, exactly that. Exactly that.
But they're good as hell.
They are good as hell. But it's there's something, and I don't mean for this to sound ill will. I like this, but there's something missing. I'm just going to say that. There's something missing. I get cinnamon. I get chocolate, cocoa. The vanilla and the weediness of the churro, I don't get.
On my palate, I'm not getting anything that's overpowering.
I would agree.
I think the balance of the flavors is really good. I can definitely tell where it is a darker chocolate, because when you get things that are chocolate, more like, sweet or semi-sweet, that would sit on the palate much different than this does. So, like, it's just kind of a hint of chocolate, almost like a bitter chocolate, like a dark chocolate.
Sure.
So I do like that. That's pretty much what I'm getting. I don't get the vanilla like you're getting, but I do get the chocolate a little bit. But it's clean. I mean, it goes down a lot lighter than most porters do.
I would agree. There's less bitterness. Usually, porters come with coffee notes, which are bitter. They stick around on the palate for a while. This does not have that.
Does not at all.
Not at all.
Yeah, if you're a fan of darker beers, the porters and stouts and that kind of stuff, this would be higher end for me.
It's remarkably pleasant.
Yep. Oh yeah, for sure. No, I enjoy this very much.
Yeah, I would agree. I think out of 5, I think I'm going to lock in a 3.75 out of 5. It does not get to the elite 4+ tier, but as far as porters go, this is really wonderful. It's not super syrupy, sugary. It's like a dessert beer would be, right?
Right.
But you still get sweetness. The cinnamon comes through. The cocoa comes through. As advertised through their notes, their tasting notes they provide, I would disagree with the vanilla like you did. I would disagree with like the churro-y vibe to it. It's just, you could have just called it chocolate cinnamon, and I would have agreed.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, 3.75. I like it a lot. It is very, very clean.
Yeah.
It leaves no distaste at all on the palate.
Yeah, I agree. I enjoyed it very much. What happened?
No.
I backed out of it.
Oh, shucks.
That's okay. We're going to save it.
Easy fix. Fix it in the present.
It is an easy fix in the present. That's the That's just kind of what we're doing today. So yeah, I would give it a 3.5. I almost got to where you were. 3.5, 3.25 is kind of like my average scale, I suppose. Although I don't get too much that's above the 3.75. So I suppose maybe this is the higher end of average for me then, to be fair. So, to kind of the flavor profiles, for me, I'm thinking chocolate.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Smooth.
Yep.
Dark.
Dark, well, we're drinking out the bottle, so we can't tell. Dark is a...
I looked in my stomach, so it's dark.
Okay.
It's dark in there in general, to be completely honest. So
dark is a visual adjective.
It is. It's dark in there. I know it is.
I'm dark on the inside.
I am dark.
MCR starts playing.
My soul is dark.
Crawling in my skin. Just get Linkin Park out of nowhere.
Yeah, so I'm thinking chocolate, I'm thinking smooth, I'm thinking dark, and probably cinnamon.
Yeah, I checked cinnamon, clean, chocolate, sweet, and smooth.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm officially checking in.
Checked in.
Let's
freaking go.
Yeah. All right.
My man.
Claim my free pinter.
Well, free in air quotes, I'm sure. What does it cost, really?
Yeah, shipping is like $7,000.
Yeah, exactly.
I've unlocked a badge, 99 bottles. Oh, Jesus. Level 2.
Which means 198 bottles.
Yeah. So that's whatever.
My man.
I'm such an expert. I unlocked a badge, untapped 15th anniversary.
I got that one as well.
Did you?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, congratulations, guys. And middle of the road. Boy, that sounds great. Sounds like a life. Middle of the road, level 7. Looking for more kick than a session beer, but want to be able to stay for a few rounds. They don't know me. You have to keep it in the middle. That's 35 beers with an ABV of 5%, greater than 5% and less than 10%.
That's middle of the road, yeah.
That's okay.
I'd agree.
Not as insulting as I thought it was in the first place. Try 5 more for level 8. Okay, well,
there you go. Well, that sounds like a challenge.
It sounds like 20 minutes from now.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll take care of that.
Sounds like the average 5 minutes on my Friday.
Yeah, we'll fix that in the present, no doubt. All right. Well, we're gonna move ahead to the world of weird news, and Aiden, I will let you rip yours off first here.
Okie McSmokey. I went to our favorite state. I had to do it again.
Is it Florida Man?
Oh,
Florida Man
ends standoff.
Yeah.
For slice of pizza, police say.
Oh, no.
Evan Charles McLemore arrested in Pensacola. Here's the story. Out of Pensacola, Florida man accused of threatening his family ended a 4-hour standoff with police after he was promised a slice of pizza.
Oh, my.
He gave up his family, which he had abducted, for a slice of pizza. That's the story. Pensacola News-Journal reports that Evan Charles McLemore, 33 years old, was arrested on Tuesday and charged with resisting an officer and aggravated stalking. Police officers said they responded to a report of possible battery at a Pensacola home and found McLemore had barricaded himself in a room. Officers said McLemore claimed to have a gun, so of course they called in the SWAT team. Crisis negotiators, attempting to save the family of harm, eventually managed to coax McLemore out with the promise of pizza.
Oh.
It wasn't clear nor reported if he actually received the slice he was promised.
That is hilarious.
His bond was set at over $100,000, and jail records said he didn't have an attorney.
So homie's, right, abducts his family.
Right.
Be like, I got a slice of pizza.
Yeah.
Oh, well, hell.
Are you like pizza in there? Oh, shit. I kind of love pizza.
This, as much as that is a Florida man story, that could
yeah.
almost be like a Chicago guy story.
Oh, yeah.
Jimmy, let your family go. I can't do that.
Hey, brother, we got a 16-inch Foxes out here for you. Just let them go.
We got Vito and Nick's out here. We got Fox. Hey, take your pick. Well, all right then.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing.
A slice of pizza saved a family in Pensacola, Florida.
I've got a story.
God bless pizza.
For you.
Oh, please do tell.
I've got a story for you. Here is the title of said news story. Man tosses his penis out of car window during car chase with police.
That's the headline?
That's the headline.
That's the headline?
That's the headline. A Tennessee man allegedly flung his own...
Tennessee, man. God bless Tennessee.
God bless Tennessee. Tennessee man allegedly flung his own severed penis...
Wait. How was it severed?
Right. I mean, that's sentence one.
That's sentence one. They don't describe the severing of el penis.
Right. We're just getting right into it.
Okay.
A Tennessee man allegedly flung his own severed penis out of his car window during a police chase last week and said voices on the radio told him to do it in order to save the world.
He must be on that same sativa shit.
That Stoner Stanley is.
He was on that salvia for sure, bro.
Gotta be. Stanley, leave your penis alone. Tyson
couldn't find the van.
Right. Tyson Gilbert, 39, had parked his car partially blocking the highway when police first approached him in Dowelltown. After the cops hit their lights to pull him over, he took off. The chase involved multiple police departments and 2 branches of the Tennessee Highway Patrol.
Oh, my God.
At some point during the chase, he ditched... Oh, my gosh. Who wrote this?
No.
God bless you. At some point during the chase, he ditched his own dick out of the window of his Honda Accord like a banana on Mario Kart track.
My God.
Writers, I love you.
Oh my God.
I love you.
Bro thought he was Yoshi on the fucking
He
teddy
really
buggy
did.
for sure.
He
It's
totally
like, I'm on the
did.
pipe frame, bros. You can't deal with this banana.
Oh, it's so funny.
God.
Gilbert opened the door to his vehicle where the trooper observed Gilbert was bleeding from an alleged self-inflicted wound. Gilbert shut the vehicle's door and sped away, according to a Tennessee Highway Patrol preliminary report.
Someone's got to get rid of this penis. It's got to be me.
It's got to be me. This penis has got to go. When I pulled up behind him and turned my lights on, he took off and refused to stop. He was all over the road the whole time, Bobby Johnson of the Tennessee Highway Patrol told Tennessee news station. He turned off on Old Liberty Road when he came to a stop. He opened his door. He was naked and covered in blood.
God.
He then shut his door and kept driving. A THP spokesperson told Motherboard that they couldn't confirm the state of the man's penis or whether anyone found it on the road.
Oh my God.
Took,
Bro, imagine a deer comes by like, ooh, tasty, a banana.
and eats his penis. Oh, God. Whether anyone found it on the road and took it to the hospital for him because of HIPAA privacy laws. Can't say. Can't say.
If you find a penis on the
If you
highway...
find a penis on the highway...
Hey, hit up the Mark Motion. If you found a penis on the highway in Tennessee,
let
us know. We will be your journalists.
We want part 2 to this story.
Exactly.
Police deployed 2 sets of tire spikes to try to, not to recover the penis, but to try to stop him.
The penis was on a roll.
The penis could not be stopped. But he drove through both and kept going, eventually running on just his rims. The total chase lasted for near than 30 miles.
Oh my God.
With a severed penis. Until police boxed Gilbert in, he asked for medical attention and was taken to a nearby hospital for treatment.
Oh my... Yo. First of all, you chop your dick off.
Right.
That's strike one.
Strike one.
That's an issue. That's 30 miles. Even if you're speeding, if you're going 120 miles an hour, police chase type speed.
Yeah.
It's still 15 minutes to get that fucking 30 miles.
Right.
How long
How did he
can
not
you
bleed out?
Right.
That's crazy.
That is nuts.
I can't believe that. How did that guy not pass out?
That's crazy. So a radio voice.
I want to know what radio show. What's he? Did Howard Stern tell him to do something? I mean,
WKQX, cut off your penis today.
Right, exactly. We got a new song from 21 Pilots coming up, but hey, first, before we hit our next break, cut that penis off and save the world. News at 10. I mean, how does that go? I want to know how that goes.
Join us for Cockless Wednesday.
Right, exactly.
Ow! They didn't tell me it would hurt.
Trump and Putin are about to end the world. The only thing that can save it is your penis.
On a Tennessee highway.
It's up to you, Gilbert.
Make sure your penis doesn't get spike stripped.
Oh, my God.
WKQX.
WKQX.
We'll be back after these messages.
Right. Wedge that right in between the sports and the weather.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
be like, wait, what was that one? What's going on?
You get Menards ads for like shears.
Oh, no. That is hilarious.
Holy hell.
You get like a Blue Chew commercial. Yeah, I don't think that one's going to help him anymore. Oh, what a shame.
You want your cock fully out of your body before you chop it. Nothing should remain.
That's right. That's right. Well, that ends our show for this week.
Make sure you live through the chemtrails.
That concludes this episode of the Mark Mo Show podcast. Make sure you give us a listen, all podcast platforms and YouTube. Also, check out Aiden's gaming content, which is called Aiden Spelled the Right Way. It's on YouTube. And then our collab, which is AK219 Guys Being Dudes. You can find that. My radio show, once again, After Hours. Catch that on Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. and Friday nights at 8 p.m. And once again, thanks to this guy here, Aiden Maloney, my co-host, producer, supporter, all that kind of good stuff. Appreciate you, man. Any comments out the door here?
Absolutely not. Have a wonderful and safe Halloween, and make sure to cut your penis off today.
That's right. Only you can save the world.
From the chemtrails.
From the chemtrails. Catch you next week.
Deterred only by penis.
Bye.